So first of all, who are Square9 for those of you that don't know? Well, from a humble start over 20 years ago at a coffee shop in New Haven, Connecticut, Square9's founders saw a unique opportunity in the market for enterprise content management software, ECM, something previously that was only affordable to large enterprise corporations at that time. They envisaged a way to bring ECM solutions that scaled up and down to all customers, allowing small and medium-sized companies to benefit as well from digital transformation. The Square9 model is a one-source solution that is integrated and scalable and is both horizontally and vertically focused. For Square9, it's an AI-powered intelligent document processing platform that takes the paper out of work and makes it easier to get things done with digital workflows that automate many aspects of how you and we both work today. But what if there was a better way to take the paper out of work and digitally manage the information that your business needs to function most? So accounts payable, finance documents, they are the biggest use cases we see today in this space. With Square9, it all starts with a simple scan. Their one-stop document processing platform takes your scanned documents, easily extracts the necessary data from them using artificial intelligence, and stores the documents in a searchable archive so you can save office space and ditch those filing cabinets. Square9 make it easy. Once these documents are in their platform, you can route them throughout your organization to digitize your business processes with workflows, replacing any manual processes. Square9 can send the data across platforms, integrating with some of the most common solutions. And it doesn't have to stop there. You can eliminate paper from more business functions with Square9's online form builder. So data submitted on a digital form becomes easy to locate and it eliminates errors, making your business operations more efficient and effective. So what is intelligent information management? Well, by extracting information from scans or PDFs, storing documents in a searchable archive and building digital twins of your current processes through graphical workflows, Square9 can provide impactful solutions for various departments and industries that I'm going to share with you today. So Square9 can help you transform your way of working by identifying inefficient paper-based processes and digitizing them for greater effectiveness. Square9 can secure and protect documents as the software secures and encrypts information. So it's available only to the right people at the right time and from anywhere, regardless of their location. And Square9 can automate processes by putting digitized information into motion while enforcing your business rules for approvals or notifications, decision-making, and for sharing with other applications. So we're going to start with accounts payable, or AP. Some of the challenges found in AP can be very costly to a business. Now, according to IOFM benchmarking, the average AP practitioner wastes 84% of their time on manual tasks. Other challenges include misplaced invoices. Tracking these down can lead to time-consuming searches and can interrupt processes such as invoice approval and invoice matching. There can be approval bottlenecks. These tend to occur when invoices are left on unattended desks or approvers are difficult to locate or even off sick or on holiday. There's tedious data entry. This is common when invoice data must be entered into financial systems. The process is not only time-consuming, but can also be very open to error. And there's missed early payment discounts. Or worse, late fees can be levied by vendors if slow processes prevent you from paying on time. 61% of late payments are due to compliance or administrative issues. Square9 will help with simplifying invoice matching, and it does this by indexing invoices, purchase orders, bills, and offloading them into an enterprise content management system. These documents can be easily located by searching any number of index fields and even layering those fields for more specific results. To help eliminate data entry errors, Square9 integrates with financial software like Dynamics 365, Business Central, QuickBooks, and even industry-specific ERP solutions like the popular US software Advantage and PDI. Data extracted from your documents can be shared to perform general ledger coding, generate payable invoices, and much more. By visiting the success stories page on the Square9 website, you can see loads of use cases covering AP, as I've just mentioned, but you can also see use cases for compliance, AR, manufacturing, distribution, and many more. On this screen here, you can see that I've drilled down into AP success stories. You can then drill down further into specific verticals such as non-profit, retail, healthcare, etc. So please do use that resource. Accounts receivable. Where do we start with challenges found in accounts receivable? Well, first of all, according to a study presented at an international conference at the Great St. Petersburg Polytechnic University, AR automation can reduce deferral periods by 20 and reduce overall receivables by 25%. AR is quite often ignored, unlike AP, accounts payable. So maybe AR is an area where you should concentrate more. Things to focus on would be things like lost or misplaced delivery receipts. Now, delivery receipts may not be managed correctly by your customers, resulting in holes in the billing cycle. The lack of customer visibility. Customers will not pay for something they can't prove was ever received. And again, there's time-consuming data entry. Typically, entering work or purchase orders requires manual data entry, which can be prone to errors, like I mentioned before. And then the extended days of sales outstanding. Inefficiencies in following up with customer credits result in extended day sales outstanding, affecting revenue streams. Now, 93% of businesses experience late payments and 47% of credit sales are paid late. How costly can that be? The role of ECM in accounts receivable is to provide quick access to the documentation that your team needs to collect on open invoices, but in an organised and timely manner. As mentioned a couple of slides back, lost or misplaced delivery receipts can result in holes in the billing cycle. So how can Square9 help you with that? Well, Square9 have web forms that can help you digitize your delivery process. And this forms piece is the single biggest part of development that we are seeing here at Selectec, and not only around the AR conversation and the delivery process, but in many other areas too. Web forms will allow you to replace your delivery paperwork with a mobile tablet. Web forms will ensure digital signatures are applied immediately, and web forms will eliminate delays by submitting delivery receipts on work orders on receipt. Again, please visit the Square9 website to find more success stories. We've got examples in AR, food production, manufacturing, and many more. So yeah, keep pushing that point. Use the resources available to you. On to HR. According to Zipper, organisations with a strong onboarding process improve retention by 82% and productivity by 70%. Looking at managing employee documentation. Well, despite broad adoption of HR information systems, much of the documentation around HR still arrives in PDF or paper format. Things like CVs, job applications, onboarding documents, and performance and disciplinary reviews. There's compliance with regulation. Government mandates you must maintain human resource records while still maintaining the privacy of your employees. And what about lengthy onboarding processes? How can you ensure the collection of all the required documentation, including emergency contact information, bank details, and much more? How is this being done now? Would a manually managed SharePoint environment be up to that task? Are you and your customers using the right tools for your job? So where does the role of web forms in human resources come into play? All HR information can be gathered, collected, and submitted electronically without ever becoming a paper record. This becomes a much smoother professional experience for new hires by eliminating that paper shuffle. Safeguards can be put into place to ensure all the required information has been submitted, and the completed records are protected and secured in an encrypted digital environment that is fully HIPAA compliant. Now, whilst HIPAA is US based, it kind of gives you that nod to the levels of security we're talking about within this product. If you are an ISO compliant business here in the UK, what do your document processes look like? Are they ideal? Are they suitable? Are they compliant? And how are you collecting data right now? Forms are so important to obtain personal details, driving licenses, passports, personal data. What is your process for that? Maybe kind of a generic Word document isn't the best method. And there we go again. There's plenty of HR examples on the Square 9 website. Improving the contracts management process. An outsourcing supplier survey found that 40% of contracts values can be lost without effective contract management. You got lost or missing contracts. If it's on a piece of paper, can you find it? Contracts that cannot be produced can lead to risks and penalties for your business and may prevent your organisation from getting what was initially agreed upon. 71% of businesses can't locate 10% of their contracts. It can become difficult to track termination dates. Most agreements have a start and an end date, but how do you track and protect yourself against lapse agreements or maybe even unwanted auto renewals? And avoid confusion between contract versions. Because of multiple drafts and iterations, it can lead to lost time and lack of clarity on decided terms. World Commerce and Contracting found that inadequate contract management costs businesses 9% of their yearly revenue on average. If you don't have processes or systems or automation in place, then all you've got is a document which you know what it's called and you know where it's stored, hopefully, but it won't flag to you when it expires or renews, meaning that you may miss an opportunity to terminate a contract or renew a customer contract. And how costly would that be to your business? So eliminating contract confusion. Indexing and advanced searching help locate contracts with ease, so you can always reference the terms of the agreement. Version control eliminates the confusion of housing multiple iterations of the same contract and offers complete visibility into the past terms and agreements. Automated retention and review periods. You can easily track contract expirations through workflows that remind you of a required renewal or review. And I'm going to hark back on to the amazing website where you can find all this information and use cases. So what are the industry solutions perfect for Square 9? Well, throughout each section, I've mentioned that Square 9 is a great fit in healthcare, entertainment, retail, technology, for example. But Square 9 isn't just limited to those verticals that I've mentioned. There are many more where Square 9 can help improve workflows and procedures. We've got arts and entertainment, automotive, distribution, manufacturing, property management, transportation, and many more. Remembering back, Square 9 is that one source solution covering all these different specialities that I've mentioned, eliminating the need to purchase individual department-specific software packages. Now, many businesses may invest in an HR-specific system, then they may have to invest in an AP package or an AR package, and so on and so on. The versatility of Square 9 means that it will cover all your process and automation needs. And with the Selectec value add service, us here at Selectec can help support you along every step of the sales process by joining you on customer calls, providing product demonstration, quotes, statement of works, and that can then be added onto our bolt-on of Selectec Plus. Selectec Plus is a direct support offering. So we here at Selectec are ready and waiting to work with you and your customers to provide the best possible support, products and services. So that brings me to the end of, I've gone 2 minutes over, but hopefully that was an overview of the product and how it can hopefully help within your businesses, your customers' businesses. And yeah,